Hey, I'm live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here today to do a reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I am continuing with this format. I'm really enjoying it, and so I have already pulled 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will clarify with the Good Tarot. And if there is time, I will try to make time. I would like to pull a clarifier for the Oracle of E as well. I did that for fire signs yesterday, and it's kind of a good way to top off the reading. So this reading, actually a little bit similar to the Earth sign reading I did a couple days ago. The first card out is not for you. So this is very cut and dry. There is something that you have been wanting, something you've been putting your energy into, your focus on, and it's not for you. It's important to come to the place of recognizing that everything has its time and place. And the next card that came out is time to go in the protection position. And this is about the fact that whatever is not for you, whatever situation or person you want to manifest in your life, it's not that it's never going to happen. That this is saying that it's going to come back around. It's just that right now isn't the time. And it's looking like it's because you need to heal from heartbreak. And I got this in the protection position as well. That you need to go through this period of time of healing. And that's a part of the heartbreak. It's when you go through heartbreak, it breaks you open. It opens your heart. It allows you to be more, I don't know a good way to say it. Like, it allows you to be softer, to be more open to your higher power, to be more open to others. And going through this situation, you will come out the other side, and you will understand yourself so much better. You will understand other people so much better. You will have a lot more compassion when you encounter other people going through similar things. As awful as it feels, as hard as it is to let go of something that you really, really, really want, it's what's called for. It's what's on the menu. And I noticed the fortune cookie here. It's like, you gotta eat the cookie right now. Eventually you'll get to the next meal. But this is it. This is the end. And again, this is coming around. This isn't the end forever. But you have things that you need to learn. You have lessons that are going to become clear as you move through this time of healing. And there's no telling how long it's going to take. It's different for everyone. But there are some real gems in this situation, in your healing. And you're going to tap into your strength. You're going to tap into a part of you that you may not have been able to access before, or have had very limited access to in the past. So take heart. You're going to get through this. And whatever you are grieving, it's not gone. It's just gone for now. So let's clarify. Let's find out what's going on What is going on? The Tower. Uh-huh. Yeah, everything what you were really hoping for, what you were really trying for, what you have been pining for, yearning for, it's not meant for you at this time. And the Tower is something has happened where things have broken down. Something is being removed from your life because the Tower is um, it's about the universe coming along and saying you didn't take the steps. You didn't listen to your intuition. All the messages I was giving you, you didn't do the thing. So now I'm coming along and I'm gonna, cut this short. The Tower it's about something that was not built on a solid foundation. And so it needs to crumble so that you can rebuild from a more solid place, something that's more lasting. Yeah. But with that comes transformation. The heartbreak that you're experiencing from this Tower coming down is leading you through heartbreak into transformation. The act of having your heart broken open is transforming you. And she has this little fairy here in her hand. And this is like a part of you that you're discovering that you maybe didn't know was there, or you'd only seen glimpses of. And it's really, transformation is always a beautiful thing, even when it's not comfortable or easy. It often isn't, but it leads to amazing things. And the sun. So this is where you're headed. Okay. I have a number thing here again, and this happened with the fire signs yesterday. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to speak to the Sun card, which is ultimate fulfillment. Fulfillment. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is you rising again. This is being completely fulfilled, and basking in the glow of the sun. Everything is good. Like getting to a place where you know your baseline of happiness, and it's more than your baseline of happiness. It's like happiness across the board, like the entire spectrum. So that's where this transformation is leading, is to the sun. Okay. I need to focus on the number part for a minute, because this is really interesting. So the not for you card, we have the number 6. The transformation card is, no, did I do this right? Oh, dang it. Oh, I didn't do this right, because that's 4. Okay. I thought it was a little more like crazy with the numbers, not quite as much as I thought, but there's still a little bit of a number thing here. So yeah, what was I thinking? Well, for example, this card, we have 6, 7. My brain isn't working. I kept thinking 5 and 4 is 7, and 6 is 1 and 7, but no, 5 and 4 is 9. Okay, I'm crazy. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, I know, because all right, we have here's a number thing. Here's 7. The Tower and you healing. Both 7s. I don't know. I think that's the only number thing. So never mind. But still, and also I want to point out that you have 3 major arcanas as your clarifiers. This is huge. You are being transformed on such a fundamental level, and it is leading you here, which is, it's like, I keep getting the image of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Like you you're getting burned to the ground, and then through that you become transformed and you rise again. So crazy and painful, and yet so powerful and amazing. And when you come to the other side, you're like, you may not even recognize yourself. You may want to write down what you're going through, and as you go through the process, keep a little journal or something so that you can refer back, because very often we'll go through something and we'll forget what we were feeling, what we were thinking, what we were going through. And we get to the other side and we're like, oh yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. And we forget how big of a deal it really is to be in that place. Anyway, this is this is so big. Have faith. Know that you're going to get through this. I'm shuffling again. Let's see what else. Where are we at? Okay. 5 of water, the ebb and flow of emotions. You've been in this deep, deep grief, and this is speaking to that grief gradually beginning to subside. Still there, still pretty intense sometimes, but things are easing, or are going to start easing up a little bit. And this is a part of this transformation. As you transform, as you go through the heartbreak, you will begin to have more clarity. You will begin to understand yourself in a new way. You will gain new perspective. And yeah, there's a seahorse in here. And the seahorse, one of the things I read is that it represents, I want to say, strength and power. You are gaining strength and power through this process. You're having to rely on strength and power through this process. It's a bit of a snowball effect. Page of water. I think coming out of this grief, you are going to be able to start smiling again. Start being playful. Start looking at things, looking at the world from a more childlike view. Not childish, childlike, where it's about being playful, it's about having fun, it's about lightening up a little bit, because it's from this place. It's like the heaviness of the grief is subsiding, and there's a lightness that comes with it, where it's like, oh God, it's almost like a relief, like, wow, I don't feel so bad. And it's also speaking to working on bringing this part out in yourself, that as you spend time trying to be in this place, spend time with friends who make you laugh, who make you smile, who help you to move into a more objective place, then you're able to access this a little bit easier. I feel like I want to read from this book. Read from the book about feel like there's something I'm missing, maybe. Yeah, open-heartedness, childlike innocence, and curiosity. Curiosity about what's coming in your future, what's coming around the bend. Because there is something. Playfulness, cheerful optimism. And it does say beginning of intimacy and relationships. So, oftentimes when you're in grief, you just feel like, especially around a person, it's like, I don't want to be with anybody else. I only want them. And as the grief subsides, then you are able to open up again and realize maybe there is someone else who might be a better match, who might fit me a little bit better. But again, take heart. Whether you want it or not, this person, this situation, they're coming back around again. But most likely when you least expect it, and most likely once you have completely finished healing. And at that point, you may not care. And that's just kind of how it goes. So, what else? Eight of Fire. Another transformation card. You are transforming. You are traveling. Could be traveling, literally traveling somewhere. And just doing that can help shift the energy, can help get you out of the space you're in, because you're not constantly surrounded by the reminders that keep you stuck. Kind of helps you change things up. But this is also a journey within, a traveling within, a traveling to parts of yourself that you may not have been so in touch with. Traveling to that part of yourself that is, it's a huge part of your transformation. I'm gonna look at the book because I want to make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting. I'm getting the cards. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, and this is also about gathering momentum. So as you keep going through it, you're gonna gain clarity. You're gonna have moments of, those aha moments. And you just keep taking those steps forward. Keep doing what you can for yourself. Allowing the feelings to come and go. Allowing yourself to be with whatever comes up, but knowing that moving into this place of playfulness and cheerful optimism, that helps you build momentum to continue moving forward, to continue your transformation until you end up here at like just ultimate happiness. Oh, and that's something. I just wanted to read about the sun. Yeah, the sun's about abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything you need to know is illuminated. So this is where you're going to. Once you get through the heartbreak, once you get through the transformation, you have amazing things coming down the pipeline. Five of Earth. We got a couple of fives now, don't we? Five of Water and Five of Earth. I just picked this one, but I don't remember. For some reason, the Earth ones elude my brain, and I don't know why. Okay, alternative forms of abundance and the illusion of lack. Overlooked treasures. Thinking that this thing that you want so badly is the thing that's right for you, that's best, and completely missing the mark, not seeing that actually this thing that is not for you is it's not manifesting in your life for a reason, because there is something better. It's learning to understand, to trust that we don't always know what's best. Even though that's something I say a lot on my readings, that you always know what's right for you. The only time there's an exception is when the universe knows what's right for you. And this really comes into play with how difficult or easy it is to move forward with something. Is the door opening fairly easily, or are you like really having to struggle? It's not to say that if you meet some kind of obstacle that you just throw up your hands and say, "Ah, never mind. I tried it and it didn't work." This is about understanding that if you've been pushing and pushing and pushing at a door and you continue to like barely get it to open or even not at all, that there's a reason for that, that there is some other form of abundance. There's something else that's meant for you, and to trust that the universe is preparing you for that. There's, in order to transform, there has to be a release of the old. And one way or another, you'll release. You may do it kicking and screaming, but you will. You will. And the Empress. Yeah, fertility, fulfillment, enjoying all the fruits that life has to offer, and all because of your own efforts. The Empress is she's very confident, but it's like a quiet confidence, like she's very calm and assured. And whatever you're moving into is there's a fruition to it. You are able to harvest something from it. It's about the fertility, about being able to create anew with ease and with grace and with confidence. That brings you to here. They work together in tandem. It's like, this is how you show up, and this is the manifestation of it, of what comes from stepping into this place of power. So yeah, big things are afoot. You are going through it. And all of this, especially when you're in the middle of grief, it's like nothing anyone says can actually help. Like, you have to get through it on your own. It's like walking through the fires of hell by yourself. But as much as you can, try to remember that there are most likely people around you who want to help you, and that you are being led by your higher power. That there is a reason you are being led through the fires of hell, because it is meant to transform you and move you into this place where you can truly feel empowered, where you can rise like the phoenix. All right, let's see what the Oracle of E has to say. I already shuffled, but I'll do one more. What do we need to know? One final message. X-ray vision. Okay. Sorry, I'm just tripping out about the numbers. My brain did something weird. Okay. X-ray vision. Ignore everything in your life that suggests there's a problem. Ignore it. It's time to look past the illusory veil of petty struggles. As soon as you take your attention off all that appears wrong, you will begin to notice all sorts of right signs and clues. Yeah. It's the illusion of lack. You're looking at what's lacking in your life. It's just an illusion. Put your attention on what's actually there in front of you, and the opportunities and the possibilities. As soon as you take your attention off all that appears wrong, you will begin to notice all sorts of right signs and clues. The universe is throwing buckets of clear guidance your way. See beyond the surface and the superficial. Soak in the deeper meaning. Soak in the refreshing water of truth. Easier said than done, I know, but you can do this. As much as possible, remind yourself, universe has your back. And you've not been left to burn in the fires of hell by yourself. That you are being led through it. And yes, it might be burning you to a crisp, but there's a reason, because there's something inside that it's like the outer shell needs to be burned away to reveal the inner part, and you will make it through. Notice what's right in your life. Notice what's positive. Spend some time in gratitude just for what you do have. That will help. So, really good, powerful, amazing reading. Hang in there. You will get through this. And you will be amazing for it. You will rise like the phoenix. So I wish you well on your journey. And leave me a comment. I would love to know about what's going on with you, or maybe once you get through it all, leave me a comment. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And like and subscribe.